In this video, I'll be going over one of the coolest and most realistic mods in Minecraft. That's right, in this video, we're going to be going over the physics mod and just going over some of the funny stuff that it can do, like all the cool physics stuff that it has. So, first up, we obviously have the compressed snow physics, which you can see. I compress snow when I walk, and when I break blocks, they all break above it, and they drop like little particle things, and you can also collect the items from the blocks that were broken. Also, exploding TNT is fun since you can send blocks flying, and if you want to explode a lot in TNT, you can send a lot of blocks flying very, very far. As you can see, when I blow this up, the TNT will go everywhere. As you can see, it's very loud and very laggy, but you can see those little shards of blocks are everywhere. That is a crazy screenshot to have. I took that a bit late, but yeah, now let's go on to the next thing. So the next thing is the fact that you can have different things, like particles are completely different. As you can see, when I land on this polar bear, you can see that there's a ring of little cube particles instead of just the normal 2D ones that are in Minecraft. Also, you can just spew items and it looks pretty cool on the ground since they're all flat. Now, the next thing is boats and capes. As you can see, when I get into a boat, my cape kind of sits there and then zips over to me, which looks pretty dang funny when I do it because it is weird. And oh, my cape just broke. That's kind of weird. But now let's go check out the ocean physics. Okay, so here we are in the ocean with BSL shaders, and as you can see, it looks pretty cool. And with the large waves, I'm literally getting air time, and you can see I leave a little lake behind me, which is super duper cool. As you can see, also the water looks pretty realistic with the little waves and like the little foam bits on top of the waves. But yeah, the next thing we're going to be looking at is projectiles, and let's see if we can actually make my cape stretch. If I give myself speed, let's say 200, let's see if I can make my cape stretch when I run, and yes, indeed I can. That is pretty funny how that works. So yeah, now let's look at some cool funny things that you can do with projectiles. So while I build this container to house the projectiles, you can see Bedrock actually is able to float within the physics mod, which probably prevents it from completely collapsing the entire world since the bottom of the overworld and Nether are both made of Bedrock. So if Bedrock couldn't float, stuff would probably start deteriorating pretty quick once you updated it. So let's adjust the lifetime of projectiles to, let's just do the max, 100. That sounds great. So yeah, as you can see, now that I can just spew snowballs, you can see that I am now starting to slowly fill up this pit, and it will look super cool when I'm done with it. As you can see, now there's a bunch, and I'm starting to get some lag. So let's fill up the pit. That's good enough for now, and let's show you what happens when I put something in it. Actually, no, we need a faster way. We need lots. So dispensers, levers, and redstone. Let's go fill up this pit. Okay, so the pit is filled, and as you can now see, it is completely full of snowballs. This is gonna look super duper cool. As you can see, if I can just jump into it, you'll see that there will be definitely a lag spike. Ow, my PC hurts. And you can now see that like snowballs kind of go everywhere. It's like a really simple physics simulation, as you can see, but let's set off a TNT in it and see what it does, since I bet that's gonna look pretty darn cool. So let's just build some redstone and then place a TNT. It might help if I turned off the shaders, but oh well. Now that's gonna be laggy. Yep, and the snowballs go everywhere. That's super cool, and I also want to see what happens if I just place one at the bottom, since I feel like that'll also be super cool. And just as a reminder, the mod is going to be linked in the description. Wow, snowballs just went everywhere. And let's open up something at the bottom of the pit, since that will also look cool. And as you can see, when I run around, I can push the snowballs out of my way, which is crazy. And when I open up the bottom of the pit just by destroying some of the blocks, you can see that they all cascade down. And then when they hit the water, you'll see that they'll actually start floating, but they will be pushing each other back down. But now you can just have like a flat ball pit, which is so freaking cool. As you can see, if I take a boat and go through it, you'll see that I will actually be able to push them out of the way. But that's all I have for the physics mod. If you watched to the end of the video, thank you so much, as these watch hours really do mean a lot. I'm trying to get monetized, so if you did watch to the end, thank you so much. You can join my Discord and subscribe if you want, but the main thing is you just watch to the end. The mod is again linked in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, and have a good day.